You are watching the Vodka stream.
What's happening, everybody? Say it. Say it. All right, turn it down before I get pulled for coffee. Gotta love that. Classic, right? Classic. How's everybody doing? I know it's early. Waiting for some people to go in here. What's up? What's going on, everybody? Who's out there? Who's out there? I know people are going to be slowly coming in here. What's going on? Yes. What's up there, Music Man? We got Jason. What's up? Here we go. Matthias. Bradley's here. What's up, buddy? How you doing? What's going on, Eric? Of course, we got Jessica. How you doing? Probably watch it tomorrow. Well, that's good. Check it out. You know, I mean, you guys have heard my thoughts about it. Stuff. So pumped. Happy MK Friday. Yes, that's right. Man, why is it so loud out there? Somebody's yelling out there. Jeez. Hope everything's okay. Let's hope it's not getting too crazy out there. But anyways, guys, we'll wait a little bit for people to like file in here. Like I said, this is a pre-recorded interview. Short interview, too. It's not going to be a long stream. It's not like the other interviews that I've recorded that have been like 45 minutes to an hour. This is like a 10-minute, less than 10 minutes, to be honest, because it was a press junket, which was my first press junket. And by the way, I'm pre-gaming with some vino. That's right. Haven't got the vodka yet or any other hard alcoholic beverages. So starting with the vino, pre-gaming with the vino. And then after I'm done here, I'm going to record my Falcon and the Winter Soldier review, go get some, alcoholic stuff, and then some dinner. And yep, then we'll be right back here at 8 o'clock. So cheers. Cheers with the vino. Why is Chuck E. Cheese trending on Twitter? Why? I don't know. That's weird. I don't get it. What's going on? Hey, guys. What's going on, Jacob? What's going on, Hobnob Rob? Good name. I like it. I dig it. So, but yeah. So hopefully you guys will be coming back, of course, for the regular vodka stream with Paul Sherry. That's right. Been a long time coming to get him on here and chat with him for a little bit. Obviously, you know him from Joe Blow and everything like that. But yeah, so this is from the press junket, which was weird. It was weird to do a press junket, especially a virtual press junket. Very strange because, well, I mean, I've never done a press junket before, but when it came to doing a virtual press junket, it is pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting, and that's just why I like doing what I do. You know, what's going on, Marvin? How you doing? What's going on, Bailey? What is up? No, but you know what I like is, hey, guests, come over here. It's nice and relaxed. You know, pour yourself a drink and let's chat for a little bit. When it's a press junket, it's just you get in. I mean, it's all the Zoom thing. You get into one part where all the people are producing. They're like, all right, we're going to send you over here now. Okay, you sit in here, and there's a bunch of people just sitting there waiting, and there's people that are just going, okay, you're going to be in so-and-so, you're going over here, you're going over there, and then they just kind of like, yeah, and you just start clicky, and then, yeah, and then, of course, 10 minutes, you realize who you're talking to here. You know, I ramble on like an hour a day all the time. And then vodka streams go on for 4 sometimes. So 10 minutes to try to like interview not one, but 2 people. That's right. 2 people. Not an easy task. And I was hoping to ask, a little bit more questions and everything. So it's all good. It still was cool. It was an experience and stuff like that. So, yeah, I still thought it was interesting. What's going on, Kevin? How you doing, bud? So we'll wait about 5 more minutes for some people to get in here and stuff like that. But it's just that. And it was weird too, because when I was done, because the whole cast was interviewing, there were people going to talk to different people, but I was only scheduled for Josh and Jessica. So when I was done, I was in the room where everybody was waiting, and I was there for about 5 minutes or so, and I went, wait a minute, and then I just kind of like turned my microphone on and went, am I scheduled for anything else? Nope, you're done. See ya. I was like, darn. I was hoping like maybe I was like scheduled in for, somebody else, but sadly it wasn't going to be the case. But it's all good. Hopefully when the world opens up, you can, real press junkets, that's going to be interesting, because there's a comfort level here, within my makeshift corner studio. When you got Ben Affleck's Batman looking over your shoulder, a little more confident, I guess you could say. But anyways, yeah. So it was interesting, very interesting. And this was like 3 weeks ago, I would say 3.5 weeks ago. I mean, pretty much. I got the screener, and then I think I got the screener on that Monday, like 3 weeks ago. I got the screener, watched it, and then Wednesday was when this happened that week, 3 weeks ago. Yeah, so 3 weeks and a couple days ago. So I've been sitting on this for a while, guys. That's right. Well, it's funny because, you get sent like when the embargo gets lifted. And when I saw that it was yesterday at 4 p.m., I went, yeah, they're not too confident, are they? Which sucks because what are we seeing today, guys? What are we seeing today? We saw Louis Tan go, oh, yeah, a lot of fights were removed and other cool things that were removed too. So again, Warner Brothers removing things. Why? Yeah, I've survived an embargo. Well, it's not my first embargo. Not my first embargo, but it was a long embargo. That was like my longest embargo because, like I said, I saw the movie about 3.5 weeks ago. And yeah, I know. Right, Lane? Right? I mean, it's just so hopefully we're going to get the McCoy cut, release the Simon cut. I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it's just they keep on cutting everything down, man. But it's whatever. You just got to roll with the punches, and hopefully we'll realize they'll learn because, even though, like I said, the movie starts off very strong, and then it kind of there's a little bit of a struggle, even though the fights are pretty good, most of them, and then it ends strong. It's just kind of going, okay, now can we have sequels? I want it to be successful because I want them to explore the world a little bit more, I thought it was great. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I love Cabal in this movie. I love Kung Lao too. I think Kung Lao was actually my favorite when it came to this movie. Kung Lao was the all-star. Yeah, I just hope that if they do some if they do some more movies, which the writer wants to do a trilogy, it's like, yeah, can we just have can it be at least an hour long? At least an hour long. Let's flesh this shit out. Come on. Robin Shou did an interview not too long ago. Oh, yeah? Robin Shou. Is it Shou, right? He was original Shing Song, wasn't he? Dave's cameos is yeah. Whoopsie. I can't even get my voice that high. I really can't. I can't get my voice that high. So, hi Stephanie. How's it going? So yeah, I wouldn't even be able to do that. I wish I could pop in like that. You're seeing MK tonight. Seems like Warner Brothers mandating. Yeah, it is. Yeah, see it in the movie theater if you feel like it's safe, you're vaccinated, whatever, go have a good time. Definitely go see it in the movie theaters. I'm sure it looks glorious. I think I'm actually going to go see it in the movie theater because one of my buddies, his birthday is coming up next weekend. And I think they're, I think according to his wife, I think they're renting out a theater. So I think I'm going to go there. And I think we're renting out for Mortal Kombat. So yeah, so I'll probably watch it again though, because I want to do a spoiler review tomorrow. And then I got 2 streams tomorrow too, guys. Remember, there's 2 streams tomorrow, Batman the Fanmated, and then a surprise stream that should be a lot of fun. That's for damn sure. All right, guys, let's get to the interview. All right. Like I said, it's not a long interview with these two. It was a press junket. It's a little less than 10 minutes, so it goes by pretty quickly. But what's cool about it, though, is it was all through Zoom, and they sent all the files, so I was able to edit it to make it not just have just the squares. like Hollywood Squares or something like that. So, anyways, surprise stream. Yes, tomorrow will be good. So, anyways, all right, guys, go ahead and enjoy the interview with Josh Lawson and Jessica McNamee. I don't know if hopefully I'm saying her name right, but anyways, guys. All right, so here we go. I'm Dave, the film junkie. How's it going, Josh? Jessica, how you doing today?
What's happening?
Nice to meet you.
There you are. Hey, nice to see you guys. How you guys doing with all this stuff?
Doing great.
Yeah,
man.
Are you guys? Where are you guys currently located at, or where are you located at, Josh?
I'm in Sydney at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. Jessica?
I'm in LA at the moment.
Oh, okay, cool. So, Mortal Kombat, it's finally here. We're kind of wondering, when all the pandemic stuff happened, it was kind of going, okay, we heard about this movie coming out, James Wan producing. We're excited for it because, it's been a little bit since we've had like a live action Mortal Kombat. And then finally this year we got it all, and we got the trailer and the trailer reaction. I mean, my God, when you guys watched the trailer, how did you guys feel after that?
It was pretty cool. I hadn't seen it until it was released. So it was really cool experience. I don't think any of us really had. I got goosebumps. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah. What about you, Josh?
Oh yeah, I thought the trailer was sick. I mean, I'm a trailer fan as well, like of all trailers. I go onto the trailer websites, I see what's dropping. So I was eagerly awaiting the trailer myself because I knew what we'd shot more or less, and I just wanted to see what they cut out of it for the trailer. And it exceeded my expectations far beyond. I thought that was the best trailer.
Yeah, I think it took the internet by storm. Everybody's raving about that trailer. Did you guys see any of the reaction from it? Like, maybe you watch trailer reactions. I mean, that's one of the best things about trailers is you can go on YouTube and just start watching everybody's reaction to it and just see them just leap up out of their shoes, man.
I know, it was really cool to see that for sure.
Yeah. And Josh, how does it feel to, I guess you could say you're playing, I guess, the most douchiest of characters in the Mortal Kombat world? Kano?
Man, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. He's a bit of a dick.
A little bit.
How does it feel? It feels great. I mean, it's always fun to play the bad guy, Yeah. There's, you kind of get to you just swing for the fences, and Kano's no different. He really pushes the boundaries of douchiness.
Yeah. But it's a good word right there. That's why I decided to use that. And Sonia, you're playing one of the most badass characters, or not Sonia, sorry, Jessica. I see I called you Sonia right now. You're playing one of the most badass characters. How did it feel to take up the role of Sonya Blade?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, I had big shoes to fill. She is really badass, like you said, and I was super excited. I was really into getting my hands dirty with all the action and the, trying to kind of sell all of that and make it look like I knew what I was doing. So we were lucky we had such great stunt team behind us and coaches to make me look badass, really.
So like when you guys first got the role, it's like the first reaction is just like, oh, I better get down and start doing some push-ups, start, shadow boxing.
Yeah, I think I was like, I would have liked maybe another 6 months.
Yeah.
So I could have prepared, because I needed to get some muscles. I needed to get my martial arts skills honed. So yeah, I needed more time. Next film, hopefully I can have plenty of time in the lead up.
There you go. What
I
about
said
you?
The exact same thing. I was like, just give me more time. If there's a sequel, and let me. I could get really in shape. Just give me a little bit more time.
I know. I mean, and just like the level of choreography that's going to be with this movie. I mean, we saw that in the trailer, and seeing it in the movie. I mean, my God. I mean, you guys. I mean, was there just like a big tub of ice that maybe you guys had to sit into after the day was done? I mean, I'm sure there was some bruises, some strains, something.
Oh, my whole body was bruised, particularly in the training part of it. Just because you're wearing harnesses and stuff that you're not used to wearing, but your body kind of gets broken in. But I was having so many magnesium salt baths every night, basically. That was for my muscles, but to scrub off all the grime and dirt that they'd put all over us as well.
Yeah. What about you, Josh? Any bumps or scrapes, or did you get an elbow to the head from Jessica here?
I'm trying to think.
Flashing.
I was just gonna say that. I remember there was a lot of blocks, and after a few takes of that, I was like, "Oh man, my forearm is killing me."
I had bruises on all of my arms.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's tough. You got to make it look like a hit, but obviously you can't hit each other. but look, I got to say, more or less, I walked away relatively unscathed. Maybe, I'm not sure my stunt double could say the same thing, but
Well, that's what they get paid for. They
and they're
they make
damn
you look
good
good,
at it.
right?
Yeah.
They're damn good. When it came to getting the role, did you guys immediately just start exploring the roles of Sonya and Kano? Like play the games? Did you guys play the games? The older games, the newer games, anything for research?
What was really great is obviously you can Google people playing the games.
There you go.
So I would watch Sonya, like people obviously, and her fatalities and all that stuff on YouTube. And then I just did a lot of reading. Like I kind of went down into the wiki fans, like all of that, fandom world, and read all about her backstory and the other characters' backstories, and different characters generally.
Yeah, I went out and I interviewed a lot of real life douches, and
That's the way to do it, man.
I mean, look, I just had to really meet actual douches, and there's a little bit of a lot of douches in there. Yeah, I just cherry picked all the best.
Which douche should I talk to? Which one?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but so yeah, when it comes to Sonya and Kano, what's unique about that relationship is obviously in this movie, you guys are essentially teaming up, but there's some bad blood there, and I think that's what people are going to get a kick out of, is seeing the dynamic between Kano and Sonya, because we know that they do not like each other, and it must have been a lot of fun, probably just digging into each other, probably throughout the movie. I'm guessing with some one-liners, maybe some improvised lines, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, look, it's fun to have parameters of that relationship. It's very clear what their relationship is. It's kind of love-hate, in the sense that I think they hate each other, but they need each other to a certain extent to progress, on this journey. So yeah, it was so much fun to be able to push Jess's buttons as Sonya and to drive her crazy, and ultimately, have a bit of karmic justice there in the film.
It adds some lightness to a really intense film, like that kind of comedy and that relationship. And I'm the straight guy to his funny guy, and it's always fun to see that in any kind of film or TV show. So it definitely adds kind of a relief from all this very heavy fighting, exhausting kind of scenes.
Oh, yeah, because there's a lot of mythology, a lot of explaining like what's happening and everything, and then all of a sudden you get Kano saying something, and then Sonya rolling her eyes or something like that. Yeah, I mean that's what's I think people are going to get a real kick at it. When it comes to obviously Mortal Kombat, the fatalities, was there anything like on set when you saw like what they were trying to do? You went, oh, I mean, Josh, in the trailer we see you actually rip a heart out and say Kano wins, which is, I think everybody cheered on that part right there. But holding like a beating bloody heart. Wow, that must have been pretty awesome.
It was a real beating bloody heart. I mean, not a real heart, but you know what I mean. Like it obviously was a CG. We had some really amazing prosthetic makers and makeup artists and prop makers, prop masters and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I got to say it was really slippery, because I think to get that sheen, I think they had to cover it in Vaseline or some sort of lube. I think it was like actual lube, like sex lube. I really do. It was. So it was like, it was like a fish that I was trying to keep. Couldn't keep a hold of the damn thing, because it was connected to like a pump, right? Yeah. So they're literally pumping this thing, and so it's kind of squeezing out of my hand. It was so weird and kooky, cool. But I gotta say that Kano wins. Yeah, that iconic line was not scripted. Good. Nor did I come up with it.
Oh, really?
This is what's great about a film set. Everyone has a good idea. Everyone can have a good idea. That was from one of our ADs.
Oh, wow.
Greg, I think. Do you remember?
That's Greg,
and we got anyone else? Anyone else got any ideas of what Kano could say here? And Greg said, "Pops, who's a true Mortal Kombat fan, comes to us. What about Kano wins?" And I was like, "That's really good. We should totally do that."
Oh, man.
So
great line.
That's where that came from.
Yeah, like I said, I think everybody cheered, and I think my time is up. Josh, Jessica, thank you for spending time with me. It went by real quick, but I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
All right, take it easy.
Bye. You too.
Not again. I see. I do this every time. I definitely do that every time. I even thought about that too. I was like, okay, make sure you hit the mute button beforehand. I always do that. Man. Ugh. Every time I play a video, I always forget to hit the button. One of these days, I'm going to remember, even though right now I remembered. I was like, damn it. So yeah, sadly. But anyways, back to what I was saying, when you guys were just seeing, that. No, I was just saying, I saw some people talking about how he's got an actual Aussie accent. I didn't realize that she was Aussie until I did some research on her and everything like that. So, I know this guy over here, and then my God, those eyes of hers, hypnotic, just a little bit, right? It's like, oh my God, don't stare into them. You're gonna be like, huh? Yeah, beautiful woman. Yeah, I know. It's so funny too, because like I said, right before I was going, okay, make sure I hit the button right here that's literally on the microphone before you come back. I mean, it's very simple. They shot the movie in Australia. Yeah. Her eyes, I know, hypnotic. So yeah, really good stuff right there. But let's just hope they get a sequel. I mean, jeez. Let's just hope that. I know there's something about the Aussie accent. If I had to choose an accent that I would want to have for myself, if I was anywhere else around the world, I'd choose the Aussie accent. For some reason, I dig that the most. Yeah. The Aussie. That's not a knife. This is a knife. And it was funny too, because I knew I recognized him from somewhere, but I didn't know where. And I didn't realize that he played that one dude, the Aussie dude, in Anchorman 2. So he played the guy that was running the 24-hour news station that was kind of, a little slippery. And I was like, I knew it. I knew I recognized him somewhere. I'm like, yeah, that's him. And he's been in other things too, obviously. But that was the most notable thing that I remembered him from, was from Anchorman 2. Yep. Margot Robbie has an Aussie accent, which is yep. Why was it short? Because it was a press junket, and you only get 10 minutes because everybody and their fucking mom is trying to interview these people. That's what happens. So, if only, well, Margot, that'd be sweet. Let's do, if you want to get me Margot Robbie, man, that'd be sweet. I don't know. That'd be difficult to talk to her without being like, yeah, that's probably what I'd act like. A little bit. Yeah. So that's why it was short. That's why it was so short, because little press junkets, it's just the way it's going to be for that. Anyways, guys. All right. So hopefully you're pre-gaming a little bit, still sucking down the vino. Cheers. And I promise you, the next time I do a pre-recorded thing like that, I'm going to remember the button. I'm just going to, the whole time, I'm just going to be staring at the button. I'm like, hey, all right, here we go. And just boop. Yeah. I'm going to practice. That's what's going to happen, because I think I did that, 2 other times too, man. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. There you go. I need to marry an Aussie woman too. Yeah. let's do that. It's both. No, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that interview with Josh and Jessica. And like I said, I mean, he was a scene stealer. He had some good lines in there. He had some definitely good lines in the movie. He did add that element of that comedic element with all the heavier stuff. But, like I said, just wish there was just a little bit more fleshing out of the characters. I saw some of you talking about Jax and Sonya. It would have been cool to have a centralized around them and everything. So, but, what can you do? All right, man. Well, I appreciate you guys clicking in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. Hit that that join button if you want to become a member. Surely would appreciate that. And make sure you if you want to join the Patreon, do that too, because the Patreon already knows what the surprise stream is all about. They already know. The patrons know, at least. Do all that, and of course merchandise down below in the Film Junkie Closet. And make sure you're back here in about 2.5 hours when we have the real full-on vodka stream. We open up the lounge and we welcome in, of course, Paul Sherry, and we'll talk to him for a bit, and then, of course, bring on the panel and have some fun, as per usual. All right, guys. You guys are awesome, as per usual. Talk to you later.